Hi, I'm Carla Butorac and welcome to Behavior Communicates. Social skills are such a big issue. They can literally make the difference in making and keeping friendships or getting and keeping a job. Sometimes our students do not even understand what I call the anatomy of a conversation. I've been sharing this concept with staff and find that some are writing this down as I'm talking, and they have this look on their face as though they've never approached social skills training by starting out with the anatomy of a conversation. Today, I'm going to share that with you, plus give you 4 questions that you can teach your students that pretty much always work to keep a conversation going. You and I know that the anatomy of a conversation is this. A conversation has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Our students on the autism spectrum often do not understand this unless it's explicitly taught. Therefore, you can begin by teaching your students that there needs to be some kind of greeting like, "Hi, what's up?" or "Excuse me." My nephew, for example, is notorious for walking up to one of us and just starting a conversation about his favorite topic. No greeting, no transition whatsoever. Next is the middle of a conversation. When I was working with one of my high school students, I insisted that when a partner started a topic, he had to ask at least 2 questions before changing the topic. When you're in the middle of a conversation, this is where you can teach those conversational extenders, especially if there was that long or awkward pause. These 4 questions work in nearly all conversations to keep them going. What did you do last weekend? What are you going to do this weekend? What's new with you? And what are you doing for the holidays? If you think about it, that last question, there's always a holiday coming up. I could ask someone that question today and they would know I was referring to Labor Day weekend. The last piece of this anatomy is the ending. I can't tell you how many times I've interacted with a student who either stopped talking at the end of a conversation or they actually just walked away. So you teach these endings like, "Well, see you later," or "I gotta go, bye," or "Nice talking to you." So there you have it, the anatomy of a conversation with 4 conversational extenders. They are simple enough to teach even elementary students, and it will help your students with social skill issues get on track to better conversational skills. Before I sign off today, I want to give a shout out to one of my super fans, a wonderful and passionate assistant principal who tunes in to Behavior Communicates every week and often shares my nuggets of information with her staff. Thank you for your support, Kristen Parisi, and all you do for children. Thank you so much for joining me here at Behavior Communicates. Just remember, the more we know about how to help the student or the child we love, the better quality life they will have. If you like this video and you want to be in the know, sign up for Behavior Communicates and you'll automatically get my weekly video and blog, plus other resources that I only share with my subscribers. Please share this video with your parents, teachers, co-workers, and your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and all your other social media. You take care, and I'll see you next time.